You know how you get it in your mind that you're going to eat something and then your plans get foiled and you're disappointed? Or you have to do something really weird just to be able to have something kind of like what you planned? So it's Friday, April 1st. I'm having breakfast. I was sitting at my desk. I am going through localized files. So I'm essentially looking at documents that I've written that have been translated into various languages and trying to make sure that everything not necessarily gets translated correctly. I can't read German or French that well, but making sure that nothing got broken, links and things like that. So it takes a heavy toll on my brain to do this. So in my mind, I thought, I'm going to have a sausage scramble on some kind of bun or sandwich thin or something. So I go and I pull out my Jimmy Dean turkey sausage crumbles and I open them. I think, boy, they smell kind of odd. And I look at the date and I swear to the good Lord above, they're almost 2 months old. I thought, oh my goodness. So what I did was I took 2 Jimmy Dean turkey sausage links and chopped them up and sauteed them up with a little bit of, seasoning. But then I have 3 egg whites and a little bit of reduced fat cheese. So the 3 egg whites are 1 point. The Jimmy Dean sausage is 2 points. The cheese is 1 point. So 2, 3, 4. I have a sandwich thin here for 3 points. I really wanted an English muffin, couldn't find them. I must not have any. So that's 3 points for the sandwich thin, which most of this is probably going to end up having to get eaten with a fork. And of course some Franks in there. And then I have grapes for 0 points. So my food is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. I've had so much coffee this morning trying to plow through German and English files that I can't think straight. And I've already had 2 points worth of my Italian sugar-free cream, sweet cream, whatever it is. So I'm up to 9 points already this morning. I hope this holds me until my lunch. This is lunch. I'm having another serving of the tuna salad I made yesterday. So 2 points for the tuna salad, 1 point for the Sara Lee multi-grain delightful bread, and 1 point for the Sargento ultra-thin Swiss. So 4 points here. I have some pico de gallo and Frank's mixed into this concoction. And then I microwaved up these Green Giant steamers, green beans and almonds. 1 serving is 1 point. I actually have 2 servings here, so this is 2 points. So this is a 6-point lunch. I am having popcorn as a snack. I feel like eating something that is lots and salty. So 3 points worth of popcorn that I've popped up in a paper bag in the microwave. I added a little bit of butter Pam and some popcorn salt, so 3 points. So I'm having a snack before I run go get my daughter from school, and one of the viewers of yesterday's Everyday Smart Points, which would have been the 31st, commented about how much they enjoyed these Quaker chocolate crunch rice cakes and then talked about strawberries and bananas as a topping. And I thought, that sounds really good, chocolate and strawberry together. So I have a 2-point Quaker chocolate crunch rice cake, and I have 1 point worth of the chocolate PB2 mixed up, and then it's topped with strawberries, and this is 3 points, and it looks delicious. So off I go. Okay, so I literally just crammed my hand in here and ate the last whatever was in this package. It was about yay much, which probably wouldn't have been a bad thing, except I ate the rest of this too, which was, I don't know, about a third full. I should track it. Might just lop 10 off my weeklies and be done with it. Tasted good, but blah. Dinner was an Alaska baked salmon with a pecan crusted topping. I've had this recipe for a very long time. My daughter loves it and requested it, so I'll link that down below. I had half a serving for 5 points. The asparagus sauteed with bacon is a Weight Watchers recipe. That's a 0-point serving. I will link that as well. And then I had 2 points worth of the roasted potatoes that has a little bit of olive oil, so I counted a point for that as well. I had dessert, which I had absolutely no points for, but I had it anyway. This is a 2-point sugar-free vanilla jello pudding with a banana sliced up and mixed in, and then there's a graham cracker square for 1 point, and a little bit of light Cool Whip for 1 point. So 4 points for dessert.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and it is Saturday morning, the 2nd of April. I'm standing in my master bathroom. I don't often do like face-to-face kinds of things with you guys on my everyday smart points. I know a lot of you really appreciate the fact that I just kind of zero in on the food and keep it succinct, but I wanted to do a little addendum to yesterday. If you watch it, you won't see kind of like the life that happens sometimes during the days that I'm filming my food. And for yesterday, I think it's really important. If you go back and you look at it, you realize that I mentioned that I ate quite a few pretzel crisps and the rest of the hummus and knocked that out as like 10 points. I also had, several cocktails last night, and I just kind of had this, I don't know, I couldn't deal with maybe the pressure of just keeping it all together yesterday. And a big part of that, and this is what I wanted to share with you guys, is that I am a very pragmatic person. When something is happening and I'm in the middle of it, I can make really decisive moves. I can be very practical about the kinds of things that need to happen. And that's what happened while my father was ill, and then following his passing and having to do funeral arrangements and that type of thing. But I'm also the kind of person where after an event like that, I'm moving along, and then one day something just happens. I don't normally eat my feelings. That's not how it is at all. But I just have moments where it kind of hits me. And yesterday was one of those days because my daughter is an artist. I'll actually insert a picture here if you want to see a portrait she did recently of me and my husband for one of her projects. She has a big kind of like an art show that's coming up every May. They do it for the high school art students. And we have to get some materials and supplies and get things together for that. And I started thinking about it, and my brain just, you know how it is when you're going about your day, just kind of naturally going through, oh, I need to make sure I let my parents know about the date, and then my youngest will have a band concert at the end of May. I need to let them know about that date. And it's just kind of like, wow, okay, my dad's not going to be there. And it just kind of really, like, just kind of pulled my feet out from under me. And the rest of the afternoon and the evening, I just really struggled with, I know what's real, but at the same time, he's just not going to be there. And I think what's really hard is that a year ago at the art show was the last time he drove at night because his vision was starting to fail so badly. And then not too long after that, he stopped driving altogether. And so, it's just a lot of memories that kind of come through and pull you into those holes. And like I said, I don't eat my feelings under normal circumstances, and I don't even know that I was eating my feelings yesterday. I just kind of went into a zone of, I don't care. I didn't eat House and Home. I'm, going to hop back on the wagon today. It's not that big of a deal, but I just felt like because you only see my food for the most part on a daily basis and you don't see the in-between moments, I think that yesterday it was really important for me to show you and tell you about what was kind of driving some of what happened. And, I've had days where I've gone over, it's been celebratory, it's been cruise, but yesterday was probably one of the first days since I started back on Weight Watchers in December that was just, I'm tired, I'm emotionally drained, and this is the way it is. So anyway, just wanted to let you guys know. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys later.